Hello everyone. So yeah, I figured I would do a quick video to show you how to actually fill in the AGM point system sheet. This way, well, you hopefully can fill it in later as well for your section. The rules on the wiki unfortunately have not been updated yet. So this video will have to do. So first of all, you get this sheet, as you can see. The link will be in the email, or well, if you see this video, you will also see the link. You click on your section name here in the tabs. For me, this is Univeen. I mean, there's every section here. And yeah, this is where it then starts. So first of all, there's a lot of things you can get points for. The first one is attending national platforms, the TEP and the AGM. So if you've attended a national platform, your section is attended, all you do is you put the name of the person who attended it. One name is enough because you only get the points once for these. So for example, in the winter, this was the NP in, now I have to think for a second, I'm sorry. Autumn was Innsbruck, summer was Graz, then winter was, I believe it was Vienna. Yeah, Vienna. So in Vienna, this was, now I have to think again, damn it. Oh wait, I was there actually. Perfect. So I was there. Summer, for example, for our section, I believe our official representative was Anates. I believe, if I remember correct. Autumn, for example, was Florian. Was Florian there? Yeah, Florian from our section was there. So that's how you go. TEP this year was Beatrice from our section. AGM, this was the AGM in Barcelona. That was Alina from our section, and so forth. You know, you just put the names here, easy as that. Then you get more points for organizing a national platform. So now we also have this system with shifts. So I mean, yeah, this is quite easy. So for the winter, for example, Univeen organized it, and we had the entire OC. So you just yeah, I think it were 5 members from us then, because we had the entire OC, so you put it there. For the summer, it was Graz organizing it. I don't know how many from Unigraz and how many from Tilgraz, but they could figure it out here, for example. So well, for us, this is a 0, clearly. Autumn was Innsbruck that organized it, so also from Univeen, there was no one doing it. So this is how you fill it in. Basically, I already kind of betrayed it here, so the only people here having points right now should be Vienna or, well, Univeen in this case, or Graz for summer, or Innsbruck for autumn. I will say at the point of making this video, I have to look up again if actually the next NP will count, so the one coming now in February, or if it's the one from last year. However, it's just about the points here, so I will, of course, well, I will clarify it in the email to be sure. We go on to the next part. You've got National Event OC. Now, this is about ski events, actually, because that's the only national event we have right now. Well, we didn't have one last semester, so that also takes away some points. So in this case, for example, the last one was in March, as far as I remember. I could be wrong with the month. Alps something, I don't know, summer edition, spring edition, something. And if you had someone in the OC, there was only 2 OC members, plus someone from the national board normally, then you put them here. Now, as far as I remember this, who were these? I think Julian from Leoben, I believe, and then I cannot remember the second person, I'm very sorry. As proof, you just put a link, like, I mean, for the national event, the names are normally quite known, so the proof doesn't matter as much, but just put a nice picture or something, and you've got it going. The next part is working groups. These are national working groups, so nothing in your section, nothing in your city, nothing internationally. These are working groups, as in, for example, there was a working group around national platform dates, and in general, reforming our national platform a bit, if you remember those. So the topic, for example, would be NP, and it was presented, and this is the, like, you will only get points if the outcomes were actually presented. These were presented at NP Cats, and then you get points per person from your section who was in there. So for example, for the NP one, there was Alina and Gernot in it from our section, as far as I remember, for example. So this is how you would get points for that. You can only have a maximum of 3 people as well in a working group. Okay, next one is positions. Now, I mean, these are straightforward. There's no proof needed for this as well. Because, well, I should know the national board, the national coordinates, and international board. So if you're a national board member, you get a point. So in our section's case, this would be me and Gernot being in the national board. If you have a national coordinator, you get a point. In our case, this is Jennifer and Laura. And if you have an IB member, well, you also get points. Maybe Gernot? No, he doesn't count yet since he has not been elected yet. The point calculation happens itself, but it's also explained. Now, international committee members, you also get points for, but these are committees, so this means FICO, ITCOM, COMCOM, ICE, and oh, I feel bad again. I'm forgetting one, aren't I? What's the last one? We've got ITCOM, FICO, ICE, COMCOM, and NEC. Sorry, NEC. For those, you also get points. So in this case, committee, we have someone in COMCOM. Ooh, that was badly written. Someone's going to hate me if I write it wrong, but can't remember the exact one. Is it like this? I believe so. If not, sue me. We have Anates in there, for example. Now, as proof, it's actually rather easy. You go to galaxy.esn.org. You look up the member, so you go to account search right here. Anates. The only issue is if she put her profile on private, because then I will not find her. Exactly. The new Galaxy, ladies and gentlemen. Go to my section. Let's see if I can find her name. As an Univeen members. There we go. Look at all this private information. Just enjoy it. Come on, where is she? There she is. Oh, she doesn't have the permissions yet for, wait, does she? Okay, let's try this again, shall we? Anna. Yes. Okay, this is gonna be difficult. Anyway, you try to find the profile of said person on Galaxy, and then you show the role of this person. If you can't find this role, which could happen, because maybe it hasn't been updated yet, I wouldn't be surprised if some people are rather slow with this, then send me the email with confirmation, for example. Yeah, she put a profile on private, I believe. Then send me the email with the confirmation, for example, of said, of the, what's it called, the access. Let's see, can I show anything? No, sorry. So yeah, oh, I know someone I can show. If Mario doesn't have it, then I give up. Mario. Shouldn't be too many Marios, right? Maybe put the last name as well. There we go. Here's our dear Mario. Now he's a member of NEC. So yeah, see here, for example, it says network committee full member. So send me a screenshot of that, for example. You put that as proof right here on link, and there you go. You got a point for this as well. Next part is social inclusion events. So this includes social Erasmus, exchangeability, anything socially inclusive like. All you have to do is put the date and the event name and put a link as proof that it happened. Now I know that there is an official website. Is it activities.esn.org or activities, where you can register events? It would be nice if you do, but I know that the website can be annoying at times, which is why I'm also not making it mandatory, because quite frankly, it doesn't always seem to work. I've had a lot of issues with it myself as well. So if you can't get it to work, if you can't get the event on there, other proof like pictures, Facebook event, website event is fine. it might be that I have some questions about the event because I don't see how it is under this topic. But as you might have seen in the email, there will be a period of time where this discussion can happen. Sport events, it's kind of the same. You put the date, you put the event name, and then you put a link with some kind of proof picture, Facebook event, something like that. I mean, sport event, we're very wide, like we're very accepting with this. So any kind of sports is fine. Movie Europe events, it's the same. I mean, yeah, just put the link there and there you go. Now the next part is participation in international events. Then we're talking about not the AGM or the TEP because you already had those, but more talking about events like NBM, CNRs, CNDs, Educate events like the Educate Starter or Educate Academy. What else are there? Well, yeah, basically those. National platforms. Yeah, international national platforms. So national platforms from other countries than ours, for example. So I, for example, attended the NP in Hungary. There you go. One person. Jens. Date. It was somewhere in August. Link of proof. Sure, I have the. I mean, this can be anything. You can find back the email, or if you're, yeah, I mean, I guess a confirmation email is the best link you can show me, or if it's on events.esn.org, then you can also show it to me there. For example, for me, this would be if you go to my sent applications, well, yeah, if for example you see, oh, someone attended NBM Bratislava, this would also be enough proof for that. Yeah, so that's that. Now here comes the next part. It's a bit more tricky. So you've got two international national event OC things there. Hoping the sound stops now. There we go. So the first one is if you're hosting a international event. The last example of this was the NBM in Vienna. Ever since we haven't done this yet, so no section will get points for this, so you can forget about this. Now let's say you helped organize an event in a different country. So for example, let's say I was a helper. No, I was an organizing member, not a helper, an organizing member of the AGM in Barcelona. Then I could put myself here as a person, the event, the date, and the link. I don't know, some kind of proof that you helped there. This could either be a confirmation from the OC that you were part of the OC, or if in Galaxy, if in the events registration thing, your spot type or something was, can I actually click, if I don't know, if your spot type was maybe something like OC, if that even exists, I have to say, I don't know, but something like that, if the spot type has OC, or some kind of proof that you were organizing it, but yeah, more or less I should know anyone who did that anyway, so it should be fine. Now there's some new additions as well since last time. Ooh, I should move this one up. Anyway, there were some things added at the NP in Graz, if you remember, which were some checks that the national board will do. For now there's only two, which first of all, one is if you respect the VIM. For this you can get 2 points in total, 1 per semester. And Sandra will check if every section has done their job well there, and then I mean these are bonus points. You don't get minus points if you did it wrong, just if you did a good job with the Vim, like if you try to follow it as much as possible, then there you go, there's your points, and the feedback will be put here, the date of checking will be put there. I will check if you used the Austria dashboard or not, if your section did that properly or not. I have all the deadlines in a locked file that have been passed, and sections who barely filled them in, well, bad luck for you, you're not getting bonus points, otherwise people will. Easy as that. Now the last part is promote a national partnership. So if you remember this, we added this as well. So if you've promoted a partner, put the name of the partner here. For example, Hosteling International. But this is only about partners with ESN Austria. Other partners don't count. So be very clear about that. You put the date of your promotion and then a link to it. For example, I have this one here, open already from Univeen. So we promoted something about Hosteling International. I mean, it shows the ESN Austria logo here clearly. I think it was even a post made by ESN Austria that we just shared. So it's, yeah, we shared it. So it's very easy this way. And this is proof. You just make a screenshot of this post, and for example, that counts. But let's say you hand out a guide or something at the start of the semester, some kind of survival guide, or some kind of booklet with, hey, these are our partners, and you have a partner in there, you take a picture of that, that is fine. Like any kind of proof is fine of you promoting a national partner. Don't forget, you can only use the same partner twice, so once per semester. And actually for this time, well, actually, I mean, if you were lucky, then I guess you can use it from before, but yeah, since the rule only applied from MPGATs, check that out as well. So yeah, those are all the points. They will be counted up here. Right now it's on 13 because I didn't properly finish the Univin one. And yeah, that's all you do. In the end, there will be an overview here to see the ranking of the sections as well. And based on this, you will get AGM spots. So yeah, I hope this was clear. And if you have any more questions, feel free to ask me.